A somber moment, tears and hugs as family and friends come together to remember a man killed during a fire in his own restaurant.
And a body found in the Guadalupe River. The circumstances surrounding this man's death unknown. His mother now pleading with anyone with any information to speak up as she searched for closure.
But first, a youth soccer coach arrested on allegations of child sexual abuse.
Tonight, Universal City Police are concerned about other possible victims.
The Night Team's Patty Santos with details on this arrest.
Juan Coronado. League is Coronado Foot.
Universal City Police say the coach and founder of Coronado Foot Academy was booked into the Bexar County Jail on 2 felony counts of continuous sex abuse of a child. The details in his arrest warrant are too graphic to share, but the victims, who are relatives, explained the abuse was ongoing for several years.
Another concern that we had that ran ancillary to this investigation was how far this reached, how far it expanded, and getting notice to that soccer league, as he was the director, I guess, and founder.
44-year-old Juan Antonio Coronado Jr. is listed on the website as the executive director with experience in several youth soccer leagues dating back to 2005. His website says his academy is for boys and girls ages 9 to 13 years old, based in Cibolo. Investigators have informed other league coordinators about his arrest.
Ensure that they are brought up to speed on this, that in case they need to obviously check with their children and others that could have been impacted.
Tonight, UC Police want parents to have a candid but important conversation with their children.
I encourage your children and those in that league to speak out if anything transpired. Be open with your children. Make it a safe environment for them to talk to you and tell you things, and stay engaged in their lives.
I spoke with a couple of parents who have kids in that league. They were just finding out about the arrest, and they tell me they were disgusted but also very concerned about these allegations. Tonight, Coronado sits in the jail right behind me facing a $200,000 bond, and police say more charges could be filed. Jackie, Steve.
Parents have to be shocked. Thank you, Patty. A sad discovery and new developments tonight. The Bexar County Medical Examiner's Office confirming the victim from the fire at Sergio's Molino restaurant was in fact the owner, 65-year-old Sergio Salcedo. Tonight, a large crowd made it out to the West Side restaurant to hold a vigil in honor of his life. Friends, family, employees, all in attendance. The fire broke out Sunday morning. Fire crews had a hard time rescuing Salcedo. They knew he was in there, but due to renovations in the restaurant, they just couldn't get to him. One of the restaurant's employees says Salcedo was dedicated to his work.
He showed me how to work hard, to be dedicated, and the importance of pleasing his the people he served. He always said that it's not selling a product, it's having them to come back, serve them good enough so that they want to come back.
The fire officials say the building is a complete loss. The cause of the fire is still unknown.
New on the night beat, a New Braunfels mother is desperate for answers after tourists found her son's body in the Guadalupe River. At first, due to the condition of the body, police could not identify him, but later learned it was 18-year-old Jesus Miguel Romero. His mother awaits autopsy results. She tells me she just wants to know what happened to her son.
I can't see him like that, but I mean, I need to know, because if it's not him, then I need to go find him. But then my heart says it might be him.
Rosalia Romero says she still has not seen the body of her son, Jesus Romero, an 18-year-old who New Braunfels police say was discovered along the Guadalupe River near Green Road. Police say tourists at a nearby hotel spotted Jesus' body Friday. Rosalia says the last time she spoke with him was Tuesday morning.
When Thursday comes around, all the way from San Antonio to San Marcos, I started calling all the jailhouses, all the hospitals. They had no record of him.
After trying to report him missing to police, Rosalia says she got a phone call.
My daughter calls me, and she's just yelling, and I was like, what's wrong, what's wrong? She couldn't tell me, but I heard my mom in the background, and she's just like, no, not my papa's, and I knew something.
Police say Jesus had been dead for more than 24 hours. Rosalia says his friends last saw him at the Gristmill River Restaurant and Bar on Green Road, but it's still unclear how he ended up in the river, which is 2 minutes away. She's left with only memories.
Just brighten our day anytime. Everybody loved him.
She says Jesus loved being the man of the household and loved being a tattoo artist. This one, A Heart of Names, is her favorite.
It's the key to my heart. My son.
New Braunfels police have not said whether they suspect foul play. They say they're awaiting results from Romero's autopsy to determine a cause and manner of death.
With more than 800 COVID patients hospitalized in Bexar County, it is having a major impact on how hospitals operate. We spoke with the head of the Southwest Texas Regional Advisory Council, or STRAC, who says area hospital operations are stressed along with their staff. For example, if an emergency room is overwhelmed, they can request new patients be put on what they call diversion somewhere else. But if too many in one area request diversions, that can be overridden.
Diversion override means everybody's on divert, then everybody's going to have to be open because the ambulances have to have somewhere to go.
The solution to the squeeze is getting more staff in place to deal with patients, but that's a problem as well because Epley says there's a nursing shortage. In the meantime, health systems' private contracts to bring in temporary staff are helping keep hospital staff stable.
And with that stress on hospitals, places like Baptist Health Systems are pushing for people to utilize the tele-emergency rooms. It serves as a virtual ER health evaluation program for adults with non-life-threatening injuries. Services are available for all San Antonio residents and can be done from the comfort of your home. All you have to do is reach out to the number on your screen.
So how is someone who makes his living in the emergency room dealing with this latest COVID surge? During our KSAT Q&A at 6, we spoke with Dr. Robert Frolickstein, an ER doctor at Methodist Hospital. He says more than 95% of the people being admitted to the emergency room and admitted to the hospital are unvaccinated. Also, a large portion are people who are younger. He also urged people to get vaccinated and says the idea of the vaccines not working is just not true.
I've not seen a single complication of vaccine in my 18 months of doing, or however long the vaccine's been around, 9 months. I've not seen one case of someone coming in because of the vaccine caused a problem. It doesn't mean you won't get it. You know, just like the flu, people that get the flu vaccine sometimes will get the flu, but typically the ones that we've seen that have had the vaccine, it's much less severe.
As for the symptoms of those being admitted, they're more severe and similar to past surges. Trouble breathing, fatigue, fever, body aches, just to name a few.
Underway right now are clinical trials trying to determine if a third booster shot could help slow the spread of COVID-19. Researchers at 12 sites are studying the safety and the body's immune response to a mixed booster shot of one of the 3 vaccines approved under FDA emergency use authorization by either sticking with the vaccine you originally received or switching to a new one to boost your immunity.
So just like with the flu vaccine, you get a dose each year because the variants or the types of influenza change. The concern is that at some point our current vaccinations might not protect us as well as they are doing right now for the variants.
The results from the trial are expected by the end of the summer. Researchers say they hope to have FDA emergency approval before a possible surge in the fall.
A good 36 hours of maintenance rain across south and central Texas. I mean, look at the rainfall estimates on the radar. You see these little red areas indicating 2 to 4 inches of rain that has fallen. Now, actual rain gauge reports have confirmed a lot of what we see out there. You look north of Del Rio, Devil's River, Del Norte, 2.53, Kickapoo Caverns, almost 2 inches, Bernie about 1 inch, but outside of Bernie, some higher accumulations. Canyon Lake, about 1/4 of an inch, but you go over to Spring Branch, and we had one viewer report up to 7 inches of rainfall. Officially at the airport, we picked up just over 1/3 of an inch. But you see very healthy rainfall amounts. More rain and rain chances are in the forecast. We're going to time those out for you and jump into the details in a moment.
Adam, thank you. Still ahead on the night beat, COVID transmission rates are increasing across the country. The latest numbers and what the Biden administration is planning to do next.
And coming up, it's the moment many fans have been hoping for. Simone Biles competing at the Olympics again. The event she's in after sitting out for days.
Next, after a few days off, the Otis McCain trial is back this week. Who testified today during the punishment phase of the trial? That's next.
These hot days of summer can put your AC on overdrive, which means expensive energy bills. Tomorrow on GMSA, smart ways to prevent your AC from breaking down. Plus, how to save extra money on utilities without sacrificing your comfort. Tuesday on GMSA.
K-Lig Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year is going on now at Bluebonnet Ford, Bluebonnet Jeep, and Bluebonnet Chrysler Dodge Ram. Choose from over 3,000 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Get 1.99% for 72 months and 1 year of unlimited car washes. You'll get special posted pricing and unprecedented trading allowances on every pre-owned vehicle. Take a short drive to New Braunfels and save during the K-Lig Auto Group's biggest used car sales event of the year at the North Park Bluebonnet family of dealerships.
Roman's a famous cowboy from Fort Worth.
Sure am.
And he wanted to refinance, right?
I did.
And so, how much money you save?
Quite a bit.
What do you do with the savings?
I'll buy me a new truck.
Hey, you can refinance too. Call us today at TexasSunny.com. We got them.
Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust.
There are some things in life that make every minute special. Being with grandchildren, walking through the park, dancing to your favorite music, or just being with the love of your life. That's why Gonzaga Medical Group offers the total approach to senior health care, primary and specialty care, so you can keep doing the things you love. That's Gonzaga Medical Group. Advanced medicine and technology with compassion and love. Como familia. From here. For you.
School is in session and great deals on your favorite brands are here at Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get up to 25% off Nike apparel and footwear, plus 25% off all Nike backpacks and lunchboxes. Don't miss the fun. Sale ends soon at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Experience high-tech comfort and powered-up support at Living Spaces, where our Life in Motion collections take an elevated approach to unwinding. Offering upgraded function and updated style, our reclining designs are made for today thanks to clean lines and luxury features that are game changers. With adjustable headrests and USB ports, storage consoles, and cup holders, all of the details enhance the way you relax. We also offer next-day shipping, so you can enjoy everything as soon as tomorrow. Discover lounging redefined.
Living Spaces.
Here we go. And we go up.
You're the proud owner of the fastest growing gym in town. And your online classes are a big reason why. But if slow upload speeds end up straining your growth because your business has cable.
Oh, we're holding. What's going on?
Just remember.
If you hear me, put your kettlebells down.
You're not a bad gym owner. You just need better internet.
AT&T Business Fiber delivers 25 times faster upload speeds than cable to help keep your business growing. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-844-641-FAST.
All eyes are back on the Otis McCain trial after being delayed for 2 days. McCain was convicted for killing SAPD detective Benjamin Marconi last week. The prosecution attacked McCain's character during the punishment phase of his capital murder trial. One of the witnesses who took to the stand today was his ex-girlfriend and the mother of their son. She testified that McCain was physically and mentally abusive toward her. She said that one of those examples was when he grabbed the steering wheel of her car while she was driving and tried to crash.
I was so angry and frustrated that he threatened to kill me. And not only that, he endangered me and my son.
The jury will decide whether McCain will get the death penalty or life in prison without parole. The punishment phase of the trial continues tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. We remind you, you can watch a live stream of the trial on our website at ksat.com. Cases soaring now. More than 100,000 reported in 24 hours this weekend, the highest since February.
Hospitalizations are on the rise and federal disaster teams are stepping in to help. Here's the latest from ABC's Morgan Norwood.